Welcome back to Championship Wrestling, presented by Car Show Friends. I'm your host, Gilbert Corsi, here at the United Wrestling World Headquarters. And a new addition this week brings some new faces to the roster. 24K meets Agents of Chaos in tag team action, as a couple of young teams look to ascend the ranks here. Dom Kubri and his newfound attitude is back in full force, as well as his friend El Primo Heno, who is still looking for that ever-evasive second victory as he battles a tall order today in Big Hoss. And one of the most established talents in the United Wrestling Network. I'm talking about Baitman. He's got to go toe-to-toe with grizzled veteran, the New Age Punisher, B-Boy. Baitman has been unstoppable as of late. And in a special main event, we're going to bring you a match from our Primetime Live pay-per-view series, as Judiz takes on Poppin' EJ Sparks and Adriel Noctis in a fast-paced triple threat. Lots to get to in this hour, so let's head to the ring.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 550 pounds, Bryce Saturn and Charles R3 Cassis, the Agents of Chaos.
Agents of Chaos, a familiar name that will strike fear into the hearts of tag teams for long-time fans of the United Wrestling Network, and most notably Championship Wrestling from Arizona, but a new incarnation of this team.
And introducing their opponents at a combined weight of 371 pounds, Miggy Rose and Michael Hopkins, 24K.
Newly minted 24K. Attraction wrestler, Mr. Always Winning, Michael Hopkins and Miggy Rose. They've really galvanized as a team, and they've had some great performances, and we'll see if they can get in the win column. It's going to be tough with the opposition this week.
Well, they told me earlier today they want us to refer to them as Two Fly and Impossible to Defy. That is 24K, Miggy Rose and Michael Hopkins, but you talk about the Agents of Chaos. A combined weight of 550 pounds. Well, guess what? A very big chunk of that taken up by R3.
R3, well decorated in his time in the United Wrestling Network. Once had a stranglehold on that Arizona State title. Never lost the title. Gave it up for an eventual match with his nemesis, Pretty Peter Avalon, in Arizona known as Producer Peter Avalon. It's a match that R3 never got.
Exactly, it never did happen for a myriad of reasons, really, and unfortunately that will probably never happen for R3, but right now, it's, like you said, a new version of the Agents of Chaos. It's a quick tag here early on.
Bryce Saturn checks in, and originally R3 teamed with exciting Evan Daniels. Great team they were, but I'll tell you, I think even more dangerous and unpredictable is Bryce Saturn.
And R3 recruited Bryce Saturn over a year ago, and they've had incredible results as a tag team thus far. But Miggy Rose mounting an impressive offense here, a tag into Hopkins.
Sure did. That was a great Japanese arm drag, followed up with the Inzagiri, and now the power just gets him up and over. Does Michael Hopkins, gets enough of him, and now Miggy Rose checking in with the double team offense, trying to keep Bryce Saturn off balance.
Hopkins didn't quite get all of it. Nonetheless, though, trying to maintain control here as Saturn fighting back.
Saturn showing his striking ability. Real physical with those knife-edge chops. Nicely done. But look at the power on display. He got all of that one. Inverted atomic drop. Taking the wheels out is Hopkins. Oh, man.
Inventive right hand there by Hopkins, and now a chop to the very braggadocious Bryce Saturn.
Crisp strikes. You can just hear him echoing off the walls here of the Irvine Improv. Yes, tag is made, and now some double teaming. Just taking the rug out from under him into the cover. And Miggy Rose trying to pick up the victory, but Saturn digs down deep.
And TK, this is really a story of two tag teams trying to rise up the rankings in the United Wrestling Network. Oh, and R3 there. The official did not see it. Kicking the second rope, and Saturn now in control.
Absolutely into the cover, and Miggy Rose really got blindsided there. Couldn't see that shot coming. Then hit the canvas hard as well. And we'll see if Saturn elects, taking him right to no man's land. Not where you want to be with the big man looming in the background.
It's a game of inches sometimes as R3 now tagging in, full speed ahead of Freight Train. A knee right to the abdomen.
Well, if I was Peter Avalon, I wouldn't want to fight this guy either.
Absolutely not. R3, Todd, he's fighting with a furious style as if he's been waiting to march back into United Wrestling Network.
Double shot there by R3. You know, absolutely. And I'll tell you something about R3 as well, and he may show it, is this guy's got astonishing agility for a guy his size.
Very good athlete. To not be confused or underestimate him based on his 350-pound frame. He is very explosive, as we're seeing right here.
Boy, putting all that 350 to work there, just trying to absolutely collapse the chest and solar plexus of Miggy Rose.
Tag, and this could be the beginning of the end. Hopkins has been taken out now. The double team maneuver, and Saturn into the cover.
Absolutely looking to put him away. I'll tell you, that Rose is wilting in a hurry here, Johnny. He's taking a lot of punishment.
Agents of Chaos in firm control here.
Getting a legendary name in the tag team ranks of United Wrestling Network. Great to see him right here on Championship Wrestling. Nice uppercut there by Miggy Rose. Digs down deep, but leaving his feet with the clothesline there was Bryce Saturn. He was up in the rings of Saturn there with that one. Got great elevation.
A tag into R3 as Saturn says he fights with a technical arrogance. We're certainly seeing that. Where R3, he just wants to pulverize you.
Yep, now the big man comes in. He's your cleanup batter. He'll put you away in a hurry. Look at the big guy go now into a fireman's carry.
R3 takes up the first 4 spots in the lineup, as a matter of fact.
Making the big guy eat the feet there
Tag.
a little bit.
Tag.
Is made, yeah. Simultaneous tags going on here, and Hopkins is fresh, Johnny.
Hopkins has been chomping at the bit to get in this matchup. Both teams know how important a victory would be.
No doubt about it. Nice reversal here by Rose. Look at this. Hopkins showing his resourcefulness, takes out Saturn with that shot. Now gets him up. Wow, how about that Death Valley driver with the leg across the throat? Have you ever seen that before?
I have not. Very inventive by Hopkins, but Saturn finding a way to stay alive in this matchup. But for how long?
Looking for a Tiger Bomb, perhaps, but maybe telegraphed it there. And now the big Brunswick bowling ball head there by R3.
Leading into a possible double team here. R3 now the legal man.
Double team, neck breaker to perfection. The big guy stacks him out. How was that not it? My goodness, Hopkins digging down deep, finding a way to kick out.
Many of the fans here in complete shock as Hopkins looked dead to rights there. Now another tag into Saturn, who's heading up top.
Boy, what do they have in mind here?
Uh-oh.
Little divide and conquer.
Tag.
Tag is made the other way. That'll bring Rose back in. Springboard, Superman punch by Hopkins. Springboard, buzzsaw kick by Rose. All that glimmers is gold. 24K, take the big guy down. Double DDT.
But Bryce Saturn is the legal competitor here, looking for another double team are Hopkins and Rose.
Here we go up top. That's a rough ride there for Saturn. And 24K.
Here are your winners, 24K.
All day. What a win.
You'd have to consider this an upset for Miggy Rose and Michael Hopkins. What a victory.
What a victory indeed. More action coming your way.
This is your fault!
Great stuff by 24K.
This is your fault! You did this!
At Car Shield, we're always looking for the brightest talent.
Thank you for calling Car Shield. How may I help you?
This styling, profiling, limousine ride, wheeling, dealing son of a gun is here to tell you that Car Shield administrators make sure you don't have to pay for expensive auto repairs. Woo!
We want our employees to be themselves.
Woo!
We encourage teamwork.
And woo! Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
CarShield's doing it better than anybody else alive. They're the money-saving, roadside assisting, tow truck getting, rental car providing, son-of-a-guns protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. And one more thing, CarShield cars go farther. Woo!
Call 800-952-1286.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Judas, what's up, brother? What's cracking, bro? How you doing? How you been? Good. Great, man. Good to see you. Always killing it, bro. Big fan. Hey, man, trying to take it to another level. Big fan. You are. That's what I said. What's up with the title shot then, bro? Title shot. Yeah, what's good? You know I don't make the matches. I think remember last year? The Heritage title? Yeah, I remember. Didn't work out too well for you. I remember. Different time, different place. I know that was in the past. But in all seriousness, man, I want to speak on behalf of the locker room. Hope you give Jack Bandy exactly what he deserves, bro. Hey, you already know I'm going to give him hell, bro. Let's kill it. Hey, you be smooth, bro. Yes, sir. Take it easy, man.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from La Mancha, Spain, weighing in at 185 pounds, El Primo Heno. His opponent already in the ring, from Tyler, Texas, weighing in at 318 pounds, the Grizzled Outlaw, Big Hoss.
Set for action here on Championship Wrestling. And Primo Heno Tribeca seems to really have his game face on here, Johnny. You know, he scored that huge upset victory over Lord Crew, dished out the first defeat to the Merciless One, but has not been in the win column since, and trying to get something going here against Big Hoss.
Very difficult competitor to get anything going against is Big Hoss. But you mentioned, yeah, Primo Heno has shown flashes of brilliance, and we're seeing tremendous athleticism, but psychologically hasn't quite put it together yet. What an arm drag.
He's such a phenomenal athlete is Primo Heno, but look at this. Here's the power by Hoss. He was able to counter that attempt into a big suplex. So some of the flash finesse not going to work against the big guy as he went for the cover.
And that is a long, hard fall when Hoss gets you way up in the air like that. And most recently, Primo Heno came very close, but still came up short to Levi Shapiro.
It was a great matchup. Levi Shapiro, longtime television champion. But again, just the size of Big Hoss, the body style, it's just, it makes it very tough, you know, and it really limits what you can do offensively. You're not going to throw the guy around.
Every strike of Hoss truly does damage. And, you know, Hoss has been in the ring since 16 years old, well over a decade now. He's had an 8-year hiatus from the United Wrestling Network, and TK, he is a completely different person than when we saw him last. He is a powerhouse.
Sure is, and you know, came very close to qualifying for the Golden Opportunity Tournament. So you got to think Big Hoss just a win or two away from, you know, being in serious contention. But Primo Heno wants to regain some of that magic that he had in that big victory over Crew, and that nice step up into Gary there. He's got the big guy wobbling.
Well, the agility and athleticism cannot be questioned when it comes to El Primo Heno, but can he find a way to overcome the massive hog? And wow, what a DDT by El Primo Heno.
There it is, into the covers, got the big guy bewildered, but couldn't put him away. Man, orbiting all the way around that big body of Hoss and drove him down 12-6 on the clock, almost got the 1-2-3.
You know, it appeared following his loss to Levi Shapiro, maybe Primo Heno was learning a thing or two from that match and maybe having a more effective mindset. We're really starting to see a more calculated Primo Heno than we've seen in the past.
And much to the chagrin of Rob, who was there, Levi Shapiro offered his hand in sportsmanship and respect after that matchup. Here's Primo Heno looking for the victory, but too much power, gets just absolutely bench pressed all the way to the apron.
And you saw what a struggle it was just for Primo Heno to push Hogg over onto his back.
Changing levels is Primo Heno, and distance is going to be the friend of Tribeca. Springboard, cross body, big guy goes down, and man, oh man, you know, getting him down's one thing, keeping him down's another, but not electing to go for the cover. Going to dish out some more punishment here. Primo Heno, what's he got in mind? Drops the leg.
Leg drop connects right to the sternum and neck of Big Haas. Can Primo Heno find a way? Look at that. Look at the powerful kick out there by Haas.
Guillotine leg drop again, doesn't get it done. The DDT, now the guillotine leg drop. And again, as you mentioned, Haas continues to kick out with authority. I mean, what's that do to your psyche if you're Primo Heno?
It's difficult to come up with any kind of game plan. Haas is just a brawler, and it takes so much to put him down. Look at that.
Big guy looking for another suplex. Oh, just turns Primo Heno inside out. Into the cover goes the big guy. Primo Heno not moving. Big Haas gets the win.
Here is your winner, Big Haas.
Dear God, that was impressive.
Let's take a look back at the action brought to you by Collar and Elbow Wrestling brand. Look at this. Here's the big DDT. There's the guillotine leg drop. Two huge moves that would put just about anybody away, but not the big guy, not Big Haas, who scores another physical victory.
A very big victory for Big Haas, as Primo Heno has to find a way back to the winning track.
All right, I'm joined right now by the former United Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Beef Candy. Gentlemen, you suffered a surprising loss a couple weeks ago to the Institution.
Yeah, we are the former tag team champions, and we deserve respect.
And as you've seen, the only way we've been taking L's is by all the other teams cheating to beat us. And you know, Jolly Ranch, as well as all the people do, that we are the most popular tag team here in the United Wrestling Network. Everyone's chanting our name. Beef!
Candy!
Beef!
Candy!
Beef. Candy.
And if you boys all want to play dirty, we know a thing about playing dirty too.
Cowtails?
At Car Shield, we're always looking for the brightest talent.
Thank you for calling Car Shield. How may I help you?
This styling, profiling, limousine ride, wheeling, dealing son of a gun is here to tell you that Car Shield administrators make sure you don't have to pay for expensive auto repairs. Woo!
We want our employees to be themselves.
Woo!
We encourage teamwork.
And woo! Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
Car Shield's doing it better than anybody else alive. They're the money-saving, roadside assistant, tow truck getting, rental car providing, son of a guns protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. And one more thing, Car Shield cars go farther. Woo!
Call 800-952-1286.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Jack Farmer here, being joined now by El Primo Heno, coming off of a loss. And after your big win against Lord Crew, there's been a lot of them. What's the plan to get back on track?
Well, if it isn't old El Primo Heno, let's make sure we're all on the same page, shall we? Your little win against Lord Crew was a capital F fluke. That W has a huge asterisk next to it by the name of dumb Kubri. So instead of out here crying to Jack Farmer about your losses, you should be offering a rematch.
Okay. Under one condition. I know what it takes to get over in this company. So if I beat Lord Crew, you become my manager.
Yes, absolutely. I can absolutely make your dreams come true. Huh.
The following contest was a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Barbary Coast, weighing in at 183 pounds, Dom Kubri. His opponent already in the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 180 pounds, Mr. Attitude, James Brady.
Certainly a whole different body language in Dom Kubri from what we saw in the past. In the past, he was La Mariposa, you know, a lot of pomp and circumstance, the mask, and now Dom Kubri, all business.
Almost unrecognizable, TK, compared to the flashy and the eccentric Dom Kubri that we've seen in the past. This is I mean, early on, I have to say, certainly a vicious and a very focused Dom Kubri.
Well, I think that, you know, the transgressions and the betrayal by Halston Body and his resident monster and Lord Crew really forced this change out of Dom Kubri. He's, you know, sick of being taken advantage of. Here we see Brady with a big roll-up, and he might catch Kubri sleeping here.
Close to an upset there, but you're right, Todd. This sport is so dangerous and unpredictable, and when friends turn their backs on you, it can do a lot to you psychologically, and that could be where Dom Kubri is at right now.
Oh boy, look at this drop kick here by Brady, who's feeling he's all fired up. Man, nasty shots in the corner. Brady showing a lot of fire here, Johnny.
Well, every opportunity is a big one in the United Wrestling Network, and this could be an upset.
Upset City, here we go. Here's the cover. No, Kubri kicks out. Kubri, over his time in the United Wrestling Network, is a big part of Primetime Live. Some great matches for the television title back then. But then just got thrown out like yesterday's news by Halston Body.
And sadly, it's not exactly shocking when Halston Body not only does something unpredictable, but does something vindictive. That's what Halston Body's always been about.
Catching the kick this time, countered it nicely is Kubri. And again, he is just more physical and more determined than ever.
Certainly looks like he's added some muscle to his physique as well.
Yes. Look at this fireman's carry. What's he got in mind for James Brady? Look at the strength. Umbrella press.
Long way down for Brady and Dom Kubri.
Kubri,
oh my.
Showing his warrior spirit here, you might say. Brady keeps fighting though. Kid's got heart.
Look at the quickness of Kubri. So precise as well.
It's so fluid. You see that, you know, that neck breaker, and look out here. He's got that double underhook, spinning slam. Brady, center of the ring. Is that going to do it? It does indeed.
Here is your winner, Dom Kubri.
You know, Kubri was instrumental in Primo Heno's victory over Lord Crew. But on the flip side of the losing streak that Primo Heno has had, big victory here by Kubri.
And you have to wonder, is this the psychological edge that Dom Kubri needed to progress his career? He may look different, but he may have a different mindset. And that could be big for Dom Kubri.
Playtime is over.
at it. Hey, man.
What do you guys want?
Man, I tell you what, you've been acting like a wild buffoon these past few weeks. What's up with you?
Okay, yeah, okay. Everybody's a little emotional right now, but look at here. Last time that you was around, okay, you was barking, you was foaming, you was just clowning everybody. Dude,
You two knuckleheads said you were gonna help me get Lord Crude, right?
Yeah.
Where is he? I don't see him.
We gotta have a little bit of patience here, man.
Patience?
There's things you gotta do. There's levels to this. This is pro wrestling, all right? This ain't no bare knuckle boxing out there on the streets.
Hey, you hear that? That's the clock ticking, because I ain't got time for this, all right, Shapiro?
All right, if you don't got time for it, then you can just go ahead, you can get on your hog, go to the next town, break whatever you want. But if you want money, if you want people to know who you are, if you want to get to that road, you need to go with these prophets, because there's profit with these prophets.
That's right. I tell you, I've seen the peak of the mountain, and I've also been in the dirt in your shoes. So you make your decision.
Yeah, well, what are we gonna do today?
Well, why don't you come on and find out?
Yeah, come on.
With you two?
Yeah, with us too. You don't see other handsome cowboy and a long head mustachio magnificent go? We covered in the kitchen, come on.
At Car Shield, we're always looking for the brightest talent.
Thank you for calling Car Shield. How may I help you?
This styling, profiling, limousine ride, wheeling, dealing son of a gun is here to tell you that Car Shield administrators make sure you don't have to pay for expensive auto repairs. Woo!
We want our employees to be themselves. We encourage teamwork.
And woo! Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
Car Shield's doing it better than anybody else alive. They're the money-saving, roadside assisting, tow truck getting, rental car providing, son of a guns protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. And one more thing, Car Shield cars go farther. Woo!
Call 800-952-1286.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Moore, Oklahoma, weighing in at 230 pounds, Baitman!
Big time main event coming your way, and man, oh man, these two are gonna have to check their teeth after this one. It's gonna be physical.
Anytime Baitman is competing in the ring, you best believe it is a main event. A psychological mastermind, a technical wizard. Truly one of the most dangerous competitors you will see in the ring today.
Knows a whole lot of ways to hurt you.
And introducing his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, the New Age Punisher, B-Boy!
Speaking of people that know how to hurt you, the New Age Punisher certainly knows how to do that, and he's been doing it for 24 years.
Certainly has. B-Boy bears the scars of so many battles in the ring, outside of the ring, and along the way he's gained many titles and the undeniable respect from every competitor that he's ever faced. But what a contrast of styles we have on our hands here.
Well, yes and no, because I mean it's going to be physical. There's going to be a lot of great striking. Both are lethal strikers. But B-Boy, when I first started calling his matches back around the year 2000,
not to age yourself or anything.
in UPW, You know, B-Boy was a part of a tag team with Funky Billy Kim. He was more of a high flyer. He's really changed over the years to be one of the most physical competitors in the sport, and the same can be said for his opponent, however.
No question. I mean, you look at B-Boy, former 3-time PWG Tag Team Champion, multiple titles in CZW, but Baitman, very recently, was the Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team Champion, but both of them truly strive in singles competition.
Baitman, United World Television Champion a couple times over right here in the United Wrestling Network as well. Nice block there by Baitman, and answers back and floors B-Boy.
One of the more vicious strikers you'll see in the sport of professional wrestling. You mentioned being a United TV champion. Baitman holding that title for a combined 292 days. And Todd, we all remember Baitman, former winner of the Red Carpet Rumble.
Sure was. And won the prestigious PP3 Cup as well. In fact, he had traded that in to win his most recent television title right here in the Irvine Improv at Coastline Clash 2019.
Baitman is one of the most decorated competitors in United history, and now B-Boy returning with a powerful right hand.
Taking aim is the New Age Punisher, but out the back door was Baitman. Nice counter likewise by B-Boy. These two know each other. They have had numerous battles. They've teamed together. They're great. They've been great allies. They've been great adversaries. And a lot of bragging rights on the line. Big shot there by Baitman. Floors B-Boy, but the veteran rolling close to the ropes here.
What an inventive combination there by Baitman. Right into the cover, and B-Boy able to kick out at one. But there's definitely a tremendous amount of respect between Baitman and B-Boy, but that will not stop either one of them from going to their vicious side.
So great to see B-Boy finally make his way. I mean, he's not feeling great right now, but to finally make his way to the United Wrestling Network, because again, for 24 years, B-Boy has been a fixture in the Southern California area.
And look, I speak for the entire committee when I say that's what the United Wrestling Network is all about, especially right now. We want to have matches that our fans have never seen before. We want the best competition possible. And as you know, Todd, it's 2022. The doors are open.
Absolutely. That open door policy alive and well. And B-Boy as if to say, hey, you know, give me your best shot. Wow, man. Let me ask you this, Johnny. How many people do you see absolutely decleat Baitman like that with a single shot?
And not to mention welcoming right hands from Baitman. That's complete insanity.
Yeah, you got to be a real glutton for punishment if you're just going to sit there and take those shots, but he's been answering them. Out here, caught Baitman, turns it into a very physical neck breaker, and you can see the pain etched all over the body there of Baitman.
And credit to B-Boy, it was a struggle to execute that neck breaker, but it was precise, it was effective, and that's what a lot of people underestimate about B-Boy. Yes, he's a brawler, but he's an incredible technician.
He is. He absolutely is, and it's going to come down to who wants it more. Who can you know, receive the pain and dish it out more effectively. And both guys, only one will take home the W, but both guys going to take home some serious black and blue from this matchup.
No question. You will not find two competitors who thrive off of pain, who are more fearless than these two. Case in point.
Trading headbutts here. Something's got to give, and they both go down. Bodies just strewn. And does Baitman even have the presence of mind if he could maybe just drape an arm across the body of B-Boy, but B-Boy rolling away again?
And TK, this is a massive opportunity for both of these stars. Baitman is always on the precipice of being in title contention, and he could be once again by defeating B-Boy, whereas you talk about a great debut, how about taking down Baitman if you are B-Boy?
B-Boy, look at this, goes through, drives him face first. High impact stuff by the New Age Punisher into the cover. Only gets a count of two.
You know, you go back to the Golden Opportunity Finals, Baitman did not get pinned in that match. He was ever so close to being #1 contender.
What a matchup that was Baitman, Willie Mack, and of course the eventual winner of the tournament, the Radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight.
Certainly appears that Limelight and Jordan Clearwater officially on a collision course, but right now we have a collision between Baitman and B-Boy.
We have a collision in the audience too in terms of crowd support right down the middle. Look out here, suplex coming, yes, of the Saito variety.
Hard landing there, right near the cover goes Baitman. Oh, so close.
Yeah, and Baitman was putting all kinds of body weight there on that cover and the shoulders, and it really tough. And even the hair of Baitman, you know, was in the eyes of B-Boy, making it very tough, disoriented. And credit to B-Boy for kicking out.
No question. Both of these competitors, Todd, as you see, it's the little things. By being 15, 20-year veterans that both B-Boy and Baitman are so effective at, that has led them to so much success.
Between these two, nearly 50 years of competition. I think Baitman has hit the 21-year mark, if I'm correct. Of course, we just talked about B-Boy, 24-year anniversary just recently.
Yeah! Not to mention the countless fights outside of the ring, which we won't mention.
Yes. Full head of steam again by B-Boy. He's making a great showing, but what a lariat clothesline cannon job there by Baitman. Almost puts him away. So close.
Stan Hansen would be proud of that lariat from Baitman as B-Boy somehow found a way to stay alive in this match.
Our broadcast colleague, James Kincaid, who we hope will be back shortly, would certainly of this matchup say that it is a calamity of humanity.
Well, James, certainly wish you well. We hope to have you back on this headset very soon whenever he is ready and fully recovered. B-Boy looking to put Baitman away. Oh, brain buster.
Brain buster into the cover. Bateman's put a lot of guys away with a brain buster over the years, and now a taste of his own medicine cannot taste good.
The damage to the cervical spine that the brain buster does is unquestioned, but somehow Baitman finds a way to kick out. As what is going to, something has to give between these two.
I think Bateman's an inch or two shorter after that. What a brain buster spiked him, but somehow Baitman continues to fight on. You know, Baitman this is his home turf here at the United Wrestling Network. He doesn't want B-Boy to come in here and claim victory.
The elbow pads are down. Once again, both B-Boy and Baitman trading strikes in the center of the ring.
These two throwing down the gauntlet.
Oh, God, what an elbow.
Yeah, just so much velocity on that.
Death from above, Todd.
There it is. Here's the cover. Will it be enough? It is. My goodness.
Here is your winner, Baitman.
What a physical war, a feast of physicality, and Baitman digs down deep and outlasts the New Age Punisher. He had to earn it, and he's gonna feel it in the morning, and we'll be back with more on Championship Wrestling.
We develop quality citizens who keep our core, our country, and our communities side by side on the winning side. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
At CarShield, we're always looking for the brightest talent.
Thank you for calling CarShield. How may I help you?
This styling, profiling, limousine ride, wheeling, dealing son of a gun is here to tell you that CarShield administrators make sure you don't have to pay for expensive auto repairs. Woo!
We want our employees to be themselves.
Woo!
We encourage teamwork.
And woo! Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
CarShield's doing it better than anybody else alive. They're the money-saving, roadside assisting, tow truck getting, rental car providing, son of a guns protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. And one more thing, CarShield cars go farther. Woo!
Call 800-952-1286.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Valley of the Sun, weighing in at 175 pounds, Poppin' E.J. Sparks.
Jack Farmer kicking things off, and we're going to kick things off with triple threat action. Hello, everybody. We're your broadcast team. TK Todd Kennelly reunited with Johnny LaQuasto, longtime commentator in the United Wrestling Network, and as of late, representative for the committee as well. Johnny, welcome back to the ring.
Thank you so much, Todd. It's a whole new era for the United Wrestling Network. Could not be more ready for Prime Time Live.
Stoic, more deliberate Adriel Noctis. You know, we've seen him for a long time, Johnny, in the United Wrestling Network. Long-time attack team wrestler as part of Wasted Youth with Sketch, but a whole different demeanor and pace about him now.
He's a completely different person, a 180 from when he came through the United Wrestling Network doors just 5 years ago. Can't wait to see him in action.
In this triple threat match, Judiz. The stock has certainly been on the rise, but he's really been preoccupied with his issues with the institution, and most notably, Jack Bannon.
And Judiz, there's no shortage of motivation for a wrestler in the position of Judiz. He came back to the United Wrestling Network ready to win titles, and like you just said, Jack Bannon and the rest of the institution have been a massive thorn in his side. But right now, Judiz's only focus, right now, E.J. Sparks, Adriel Noctis in this triple threat match kicking off Primetime Live.
Great to be back live on pay-per-view on Fight TV. Here at Commerce Casino, known for great fights. Recently had Next Gen Boxing, Up Next MMA, and now the United Wrestling Network and West Coast Pro. Noctis getting rid of one part of the equation earlier. Judiz power double kicked off there by Noctis. Two great competitors. And this is what you got to do in a triple threat like this, Johnny, is get one of the guys out there, try and take advantage. Make it a one-on-one matchup if you can.
Exactly. Adriel Noctis has been a staple in the Pacific Northwest as E.J. Sparks launches with a clothesline to both competitors. And now a beautiful drop kick, great elevation there. But as I was saying, Adriel Noctis has really reformed himself, revamped his entire career as he's matured, and now he's a really brooding individual where E.J. Sparks a complete opposite when it comes to personality.
I think Noctis is going to be brooding even more after that. What a flurry of offense by Pop and E.J. Sparks has been very impressive. Recently mixed it up with United Heritage champion Zicky Dice, was hit within an eyelash winning that title. And now Judiz, what an athlete he is, the Black Rose, leaving his feet for the drop kick, but the very opportunistic Noctis there.
The best part about this triple threat match is beautiful drop kick there by Judiz. You see 3 stars here who are truly on the rise into a cover here, and quick kick out here by Adriel Noctis. But you look at Judiz and E.J. Sparks, they both clearly could have gold in their future, as could Noctis if he decides to stick around the United Wrestling Network. He's all over the place.
Sure could. Look out here. He's got that dragon sleeper. 2 for the price of 1, or logo, as our old broadcast partner Stu Stone would say. Into the cover. is great action. Again, fans, in these triple threat matches. And
quick cover?
Yep, that's the institution.
And one thing Judiz and EJ Sparks have in common is they're both beacons of positivity. They both battle so much in their life outside of the ring, but they continue to persevere. And speaking of which, the cover goes Sparks.
Short flight, bad landing, but there again in these triple threat matches, you're susceptible to have that attempt broken up. As Noctis did. Look out here. Oh, this is so devastating when he hits it. That package, cradle. Can he do it? Nasty, nasty stuff by Noctis into the cover. And now Judiz with a super kick. What action, what a way to kick off Primetime Live.
Very timely by Judiz after Noctis hit the 1872 on EJ Sparks.
1872 normally brings the 1-2-3, but not in that case because of the triple threat mentality.
And I'm not going to explain what the 1872 means. It involves vampires. I don't want to bring that bad luck upon myself or you sitting next to me, but Adriel Noctis is very well aware of 1872.
Well, much to the president of the United Wrestling Network chagrin. Meantime, hunt season's right around the corner. Marquez doesn't like it. But vampires. Look at this. Look at the fire in Judiz. He's had enough. A rattling strike of his own. Does the Black Rose, and he'll make things go black. He'll turn out the lights and Noctis in a hurry if this continues.
That's right. Every single strike of Judiz has power and precision behind it. And has rhythm.
Now you gotta find a way to get Judiz after good luck. Right up the middle, bicycle kick. Judiz might take advantage here. He's got EJ out. He's got Noctis out. He's going up top.
EJ's outside. Noctis in the center of the ring by himself. Todd.
And he's gonna make Noctis disappear. Wow.
Here is your winner, Judiz.
What a wild triple threat matchup. Three great athletes who brought in a great game plan. You got the great striking by all three of them, but Noctis especially. But in the end, looking and able to take advantage was Judiz and catches him with the black hat.
And what we see right now, Todd, is Judiz, a star reaching his full potential in his career. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes years of hard work and dedication, and Judiz is doing just exactly that. What a massive step in his career.